A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a crucial diplomatic maneuver, U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff is set to visit Moscow this Wednesday, aiming to revitalize the peace process amid escalating tensions between the United States and Russia. This visit comes at a pivotal moment, as relations between the two nations have seen a slight thaw compared to the tumultuous period during the Biden administration. However, with the specter of new U.S. sanctions looming, Witkoff faces an uphill battle to achieve meaningful dialogue and progress. President Donald Trump has issued a stark ultimatum to Russia: agree to end the ongoing conflict in Ukraine by the end of the week or face the consequences of additional sanctions. The stakes are incredibly high, and Witkoff's ability to navigate this complex political landscape will be closely scrutinized. Known for his extensive connections among Russian leadership, Witkoff has been characterized as too pro-Putin by some critics. Nevertheless, his negotiation skills are undeniable, and he has previously communicated to Trump that recognizing Russia's claims over certain eastern Ukrainian regions could be key to brokering a ceasefire. The regions in question, Crimea, Kherson, Zaporizhzhia, Donetsk, and Luhansk, were annexed by Russia amid international outcry, and their status remains a primary demand from Moscow. If the U.S. refuses to acknowledge these territories as Russian, experts warn that any hope for progress in the peace talks could be dashed. Witkoff's visit is expected to be a critical test of diplomacy, as he attempts to balance U.S. interests with the demands of the Russian government. As the clock ticks down to the sanctions deadline, the world watches to see if Witkoff can pull off what many deem an almost impossible mission. The implications of this visit extend beyond just U.S.-Russian relations. They could affect global stability and the geopolitical landscape for years to come. With tensions simmering and both sides entrenched in their positions, Witkoff's task is not just about negotiating peace, but also about averting a further escalation of conflict. The coming days will reveal whether Witkoff can bridge the widening gap between the two nations, or if the diplomatic efforts will ultimately fall short, leading to a renewed cycle of sanctions and hostility. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.